Now, yesterday, Illinois Democrats lost their bid to pass a firearms confiscation bill. It was close, but no cigar. Fortunately, they didn't get quite enough support for legislation that would have outlawed semi-automatic rifles, pistols, and shotguns. Pump-action shotguns would have been outlawed as well. They even wanted to ban the classic M1 rifle and even the 1911-based pistols. All of those would have been banned had the bill passed. Fortunately, it failed. But these treasonous lawmakers don't give up so easily. And mark my words, they will be back. Following their failure yesterday, Democrats have pledged to reintroduce legislation that will outlaw the Second Amendment. And keep in mind that the Illinois Senate committee that tried to push this through, well, it consisted of both Democrats and Republicans. These are individuals who swore an oath to, defend the Constitution. As far as I'm concerned, they are now committing perjury to their oath of office. This is a serious offense, and they need to be held accountable. And Illinois Governor Pat Quinn, he has also indicated that he too will push for outlawing semi-automatics. So there you go. Now, on the flip side to all this, we do have good news. There is a police chief in Pennsylvania who is proposing a Second Amendment preservation ordinance. And, the town is small, but the message is clear. Do not infringe. A police chief in Gilberton, Pennsylvania, which is a small town with a population of only 867 people, well, they are proposing a Second Amendment preservation notice that Police Chief Mark Kessler plans to present to the City Council. The ordinance, if adopted, would formally require the city to enact any and all measures necessary to prevent the violation of the Second Amendment by any federal, state, or local entity. So it's pretty simple. What they want to do is formally recognize the Second Amendment to the Constitution that guarantees our right to keep and bear arms. The right of the citizens to bear arms in defense of themselves and the state shall not be questioned. So no doubt this ordinance is also intended to send a clear message to Washington and the media, for that matter, as Police Chief Mark Kessler stated that he felt the need to stand up to the fools out there who are demanding stricter gun control in the wake of the Sandy Hook massacre. So, you can read the ordinance yourself. It is posted right now on Infowars.com. And I believe there's the link right there. And look, if dozens or hundreds or even thousands of cities and states across the country take similar action, perhaps any attempt to pass, these draconian gun control laws, well, they can be pushed back or stopped completely. One can only hope. So way to go, Police Chief Mark Kessler. We salute you for standing up to protect our Second Amendment. After all, now is the time for all good men to come to the aid of their country. Meanwhile, we are witnessing the avalanche of attacks on our Second Amendment by the mainstream media, and now even foreign media and governments, they are piling on as well. It first started with the British redcoat Piers Morgan over there at CNN, and now, as USA Today highlights, the Piers Morgan controversy has inflamed a global gun control debate with foreign media personalities around the world lecturing Americans on what rights we should be able to exercise. And man, this even includes ridicule from the communist Chinese government, who are calling on Barack Obama to declare war on the Second Amendment and disarm U.S. citizens as soon as possible.
Ask yourselves, what are you doing in this time of great challenge? What are you doing to unlock minds?